Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Try New Things. This hopefully will be a quick video, but I went to use the RK25 today, pulled out of the barn, and it just started cutting out. It would go from 2,000 RPM to almost quit, back to 1,500, almost quit, hover around 700, almost quit, limped it back into the barn, and now it won't stop. But I am going to try out another service from Rural King, apparently. I called, and they do have a mobile mechanic, and he covers the entire state of Kentucky. And he called me back pretty quick, and I assumed I'd be scheduling something a week out or whatever. And he said, "Are you available in an hour and 15 minutes?" And I said, "Yes, I am available in an hour and 15 minutes. So he's on his way, should be here anytime, but I'll let you know how it goes, what the issue with the RK25 is. I'm gonna guess it's a fuel issue, but I'm no mechanic. Not only was Rural King's mobile mechanic out here at the barn within 90 minutes from the time I called, which is amazing, so thank you very much. He was also relatively quick to diagnose the problem. So it came down to there was an issue with fuel supply. So we weren't getting enough diesel into the motor, and so that's why it was continuously cutting out. But unbelievably, I'll put it up on the screen right here. What he found was a wasp had made it somehow into my fuel tank, through the fuel line, and all the way to the elbow at the water diesel separator, and it clogged the line. So once he got that figured out, used a little hook to pull it out, good as gold. So thanks again, Rural King, for the great service. I would never have imagined from the time I called saying I had a problem that 2.5 hours later, it would be running just as good as new. But anyway, just thought I would share that little story with you. There's really nothing to learn here other than keep bugs out of your diesel fuel. And again, I got my jerry cans with caps on them tight. The cap on the tank, no idea how he got in there, but he did, and he mucked up the works. But if you have any questions or comments about this episode or any of my episodes, leave them below. Give the video a thumbs up real quick. If you haven't subscribed, please do so you'll see me in the next video. Thanks for watching TNT. Bye-bye.
So now we're going to take a quick break to thank this week's sponsor. And this week's sponsor, like every week's sponsor, is me, Chris Gladstone with TNT Try New Things, where I have started a new website link partnering with Buy Me a Coffee as an opportunity for you to check out some of the items I have for sale that you have probably watched the videos on me making. It's also an opportunity to sponsor the channel directly, either through buying me a coffee, or if you're feeling particularly generous, signing up for an annual membership. With that, I'm going to go back to the video.